Good evening, geographers. I am coming to you today from DC. Behind me is the HI Youth Hostel, where I just got out of a meetup from the group called Travel Massive. I'll probably talk about that in another episode, but basically that's an organization. It's a volunteer organization for the travel industry. But the topic that they had a panel discussing was about cultural sensitivity, and I just thought it was a fascinating discussion. Not enough time here to go into everything, but essentially it's just something to keep in mind when you're traveling, to think about where you're going, what are some of the cultural norms that are something you should keep in mind when you're traveling. And I always do a lot of research before I go places to make sure that I know that I'm not going to offend anybody. And that can include here in the US too. There's plenty of places that are very different from where I live or where I'm from, and it really is important to keep in mind when you do travel to respect the places that you're going. You wouldn't want to go into a church and be disrespectful. You wouldn't want to go into a community where people live and infringe on anybody's privacy. So it's some basic rules, but really when you travel to other cultures and other countries, you have to keep a lot of that in mind. So it was a fascinating discussion about that and how it's really a difficult situation to resolve in the world, but we want to encourage people to travel, but we don't want to cause any problems. So anyway, a lot to discuss. It's a little serious to have as our topic for the day. I was going to talk about youth hostels, but we'll have to do that another day. So have a good evening, and we'll catch you later.